Alright, I'm Matt and I'm back with Outer Wilds, where last time we finished our exploration of the stranger, found our way into the sealed vault twice, and there it is, and ended up meeting the prisoner in there. Where is it? Okay. So this time we are back to whatchamacallit. It would help if I could remember. We are back to exploring the Harthian system, doing some stuff there. After, I don't know, how many episodes did we spend on the stranger? 20? Thereabouts? I meant to check, but of course I didn't. Okay. Now, a thing I wanted to check was approaching the vessel with a ship, and how long that will take. Well, longer than this. Okay, let's try to avoid the outside. Whatchamacallit? The anglerfish that's outside. Okay. Wait, that was actually the wrong controls. I'm just parallel. Actually, let me just take off. And head for Dark Bramble. Hopefully not run into the sun. It's entirely possible that we will. Let's maybe avoid that. If we can. Ooh, that was close. Okay. And while the autopilot is working, I want to see. There, episode 21 was the first, was when we hit the stranger, and this is episode 34, so okay, not quite as many as I thought. Just a dozen or so. Okay, no, actually, let us go down here. Oh, well, that was not as intended, but okay. Let's send her drifting. Because the thing is, we do get a bit of drift when we enter a node. And it might be enough drift, and it might be in the right direction to reach the vessel past the anglerfish. Might be. Well, that's fucking scary. I will have you know. It's gonna be a hot minute though. Maybe call it 5? Well, it's 5 minutes including running into an anglerfish earlier. So... The reason why I'm checking this okay. Oop. Well, that worked. So I'm not entirely sure what was to the bottom there. In the bottom right. The reason why I've checked this. And this is in fact... This looks like another escape pod that never got disconnected. But yeah, why I'm checking this is because I might, oops, sorry, want to use, might want to get the warp core out of the Ash Twin project and put it into the vessel. And warp this mortally wounded ship to the eye of the universe. Which... oh, that didn't sound good. Which I expect might even be the thing I need to do in the end. Oof. Wait. Okay. Let's... okay. That works. Get this. Oh. Probably helps if I use the controls correctly. Okay. I haven't worked with the controls in a hot minute. Here. Because, you know, we have this broken warp core here. Also kind of curious what that stuff would do. I could insert it here, but you know, this one's broken. I would need a working one. And the working warp core, or the only working warp core I know of, is in the Ash Twin project. This is the eye of the universe, or at least a schematic view, let's call it. Oop. And I think if I put an actual warp core here, I could then switch to that. Put in the coordinates we have. which I noted down somewhere. Fiddlesticks. Okay. Pretty sure I jotted them down. There we are. There we are. What's the next one? This. Oop. And then it's the N shape. No. This, then this. And then I could activate the warp with that, I reckon. But since I have no working warp core, this will not work. So let us turn that off. Move that here. Zip. We can grab the warp core because why not? Alright. Actually, wondering. Should probably. Oop. I'm wondering if this. Oh, come on. There we are. If this would open the door back there, or if I already tried that. I think I already tried it. Okay. Oop. Oh, nope. I wanted to drop the warp core, not exit. Stay in. I can't drop the warp core. Well, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I need to do that to refuel. Alright. Fine, be that way. Okay. This one was the exit, wasn't it? N exit. Actually, let me look at the ship. The vessel. Oh, I just fucked up my screen. Wait a second. There we go. Screen is back. I want to say that this is where the okay. Wanted to say this is where the escape pods got disconnected, but maybe it isn't. All right, here we are. That sounds interesting. Let's go to the Ash Twin then. Do something ill-advised. If we still can, if it's not too late yet. Maybe. Okay. That works well enough. Oh yeah, I'm already wearing it. Gotcha. Where is... Okay. Okay, I could drop the warp core here. Ouch. Well, that kind of worked. So... as usual, the question, how long, how far? Keep forgetting which side it comes from, but I think it's over here. I think it's way on the wrong side of the planet. Which means we're about to have the best seats in the house to the sun explosion. In the house, outside the house, whichever. Same difference. So... actually, no. Music hasn't started up yet. Not even the little bass hum. There we are. Minutes, 7 minutes, okay. So... best leave that here. Probably best to leave that here. If we break causality again, or if we die after going to through the black hole, we should be able to restore things. So that works, or at least it should work. Actually, you know what? Let's reactivate it. Or reactivate gravity here. Because I wanna wait a little time. 5 minutes. Okay. We can possibly look up a few things. That was excavation of Ash Twin. That's the OPC. That's the warp core. Statues. Sun Station. Activating. Did not work. And this is the comet. Okay. So, busted warp core. For reference. Oh, did I? No. You're about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Oh! Wait a second. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. That's okay. So I can access the core already? No, I can't. Okay, never mind. Because I don't want to disable it. I just want... what do I want? Just want to get in. 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes. Actually, 3 minutes is long enough. Or would I have to disable gravity for to access the core? Okay, that closes the thing. Kinda hoping I'm not breaking things more than I used need to. Two minutes, okay. Okay, this is sun time. Also, I kind of sort of hit my timer. All right. Time to do bad things to causality again. Maybe. Because this is just about the last thing that I haven't tried yet. Since the thing with the little scout didn't work, gonna have to look at it myself. Now this might kill me, it might not. It will, however, get me a long way from my ship. So, whoop. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting, for sure. Not what I expected. I expected to end up elsewhere. Where's the sun? Oh yeah, general direction of the vessel. Okay, so let us instead do the grand tour. Oh, I'm about to hit Ash Twin. Not planned, not planned. Actually. Alright. By grand tour, I mean visit everybody. All the other astronauts. Arthian astronauts, that is. Oh boy. It would definitely help if I was any good at flying this ship. Okay. So. Oop. Oh, come on. Whee. Boop. Hi, shirt. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well, huh? Went well then. Welcome to the Hourglass Twins. Mind the sand now. I have a question for you. Tell me, what can I do for you? I found something. Please do tell. I found your notes about the Edelrock's main crater. Did you? I hope they were useful. The planet I mentioned may have been frozen solid or just partially made of ice, like a much colder giant's deep. It's hard to say. It used to be the 5th planet in our solar system. You'll notice, of course, that there's no such planet now. In its place is Dark Bramble, which, how to put this, grew into the space the 5th planet used to occupy. That is, Dark Bramble quite literally appeared at the center of the 5th planet and began destroying it from the inside out. Eventually, the planet shattered completely and its shards were flung across space. Some of these shards collided with the celestial bodies in our solar system, such as the Edelrock, which I believe is how its biggest crater was formed. Okay, more questions. Found more. Know my writing about a hidden planet. How fascinating! It might interest you to know the existence of an additional planet is entirely plausible if you look at the physics of our solar system. It would just have to be incredibly far out there, farther than Harthian ships would be able to travel. Ah. And honestly, we don't know all that much about what's out there. The farther you go, the less we know. As such, it's well within the realm of possibility such a planet exists. Okay, more. Know my writing about the quantum moon? Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about the moon that's sometimes there and sometimes not? I've observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts... What star charts? Found more. Quantum moon. Sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun then? Do you think? This sun station? Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. Must have been tremendously difficult to construct. And hot inside, I can only imagine. Wonder how they were able to travel back and forth from the sun station and the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip-up would have meant a fiery death. Well, I figured that out as well, but I can't tell you. I found modern Nomai transmissions saying the universe is dying. You... what? I don't... what? You mean to say there are modern Nomai out in other parts of space? And they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing, is dying? Currently? Right now? If that's true, how could I have missed so many signs? The supernova were there, but I've been studying the stars for... Well, what does it matter if... Oh, I'm very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. Okay. But surely I would have seen some other sign of... some kind of other sign than the supernova, so perhaps... Okay, that's... Well... I kinda sorta threw him for a loop, didn't I? Was those the supernovae? Yeah. They are. They are. Okay. Next one is who? Next planet out is... Well, we might want to go for Brittle Hollow, in fact. But how and where exactly? Actually, I think I know where exactly. Ooh, almost hit that thing. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. Oh, okay. Can't go in there. Can't go in there. But I could park here. Okay. Saw that coming. Nope, not tab. Q. Refuel the jetpack. And down the hatch. Okay, this is the camp. So it should be in here. Way down. There. There. Okay. I'm walking on the walls. Oh, come on. So who's that again? Rebek? No. Where were you? Ah, there you are. Oh. There you are. Rebek, in fact. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job, you. Oh, I guess that means I've been out here a while, huh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. A lot of history here. It's great. What are you doing here? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only, you've probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. You want to know how I even got this far? I fell. I tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity, so I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. Cool, what is it? Found the Nomai escape pod on Brittle Hollow. Oh, so then, the Nomai probably came here from somewhere inside the solar system, and they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? And where did the escape pod launch from? I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. I hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. I also found a vessel. You did? That's incredible. Congratulations. That means they really were from far outside our solar system. Haha, yes, I knew it. But that creates so many new questions. If they didn't come from our solar system, where did they come from? Are they from our galaxy or somewhere even farther? What were their lives like before they came here, and why did they come here? Hey, I might not be much of an astronaut, but I'm really glad I came out here to see the Nomai's artifacts for myself. And thanks for telling me. About the vessel, I mean. Not done by a long shot. I saw the old settlement. Isn't it amazing? Hard to believe the settlement is still standing, but there it is. It really makes you appreciate living somewhere like Timber Hearth. You know, somewhere that isn't being constantly bombarded with meteors and rocks and stuff. You alright. Saw the Hanging City? You visited the Hanging City? Oh gosh, how was it? Was it amazing? Was it beautiful? Was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to a you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of things make sense to a Nomai though. Maybe they needed a black hole for something. Yeah, they did. I saw the Sunless City on Ember Twin. You mean there's another Nomai city inside of Ember Twin? That's incredible. A whole city, and I had no idea it existed. This is great. How did they keep the sand out? If it were me, I'd be nervous about getting buried in the caves by that awful river of sand. Gosh, the Nomai sure were ingenious, building an entire settlement underground. The Sunless City. Wow. That means there were two groups of Nomai, one that lived on Ember Twin and one that lived here on Brittle Hollow. But I must have traveled around the solar system, since Nomai writing can be found on other planets too. That is true. I found Nomai writing about a quantum pilgrimage. A pilgrimage to the quantum moon? The Nomai mentioned the quantum moon in a lot of their writing, so it was clearly special to them, and special enough to make a trip there by themselves. It sounds like a coming-of-age ritual, like how hatchlings stay hatchlings until their stomachs are strong enough to drink sap wine. Maybe once a Nomai journeyed to the quantum moon they were considered an adult? Could be, I don't remember that part. I went to the comet and... oh wow, so that's how the Nomai died? That's really sad, isn't it? I know it was a long time ago, but still. The stars above, it's lucky we hadn't evolved to live on land yet. To think, if the comet hadn't killed them, our species might have coexisted in this solar system. That would have been amazing. But I guess if I hadn't wanted to learn why the Nomai disappeared, I'd never have left Timber Hearth and come out here, or had any of these adventures. Don't get me wrong, space is terrifying, but you know, it has its moments. I talked to a living Nomai! Ah! That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. I'm very excited for you, though. Please stop yelling. What? On the quantum moon, you said? There's a sort of living Nomai on the quantum moon? Well, why don't you say so? Oh, wow. Wow, this is the best thing that's ever happened in the history of Outer Wilds Ventures. I can't believe you talked to an actual Nomai. Great. So I just have to go back into space, fly to the quantum moon with zero visibility, find a spooky ruin, and travel through a few different types of dangerous terrain to get there. Okay, yeah, that's not so bad. That's probably doable. Actually, never mind. Oh, okay. Okay, see you later. I am done with you. Might be able to make it back to the surface. And find my ship there. There we are. For a second I wasn't sure where, how and where there we are. Got down here, but here we go. stairs. Stairway to heaven or the surface, whichever. Okay, where's my ship? There's my ship. Still in one piece. Okay. Who else? Nope, that was the wrong one. So we had... This is brutal. No, this is the Quantum Moon. There's nobody here. We were at Shirt's camp. Actually, let me just check. Hourglass Twins, Timber Hearth. Well, we could talk to... what's his name? Oh, I forget. Anyways, in the museum, we might do that at the beginning of next episode. We have Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep. Okay, yeah, that's it. OPC, Icing Locator, no. Feldspar's camp, no. I mean, we can go there as well, but here, Gabbros Island. Try landing on that island. We might lose our ship that way, but the same could have been said for Timber Hearth. Not for Timber Hearth, for Brittle Hollow. For landing on Brittle Hollow, rather. Okay, we need to right the needle here. There we are. Okay, this is land. Isn't this where Gabbro is? Yeah, that's the hammock. Okay. Oop. Kind of worked, didn't it? Refuel that, open the hatch. Hi Gabbro. A few loops ago a cyclone came by and tossed my little island into space. Dying like that was kind of unpleasant. What's up? Found something. Okay. I reached the inside of Statue Island. So the Nomai created those head statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their sort of thing. You think the statues are recording our memories then? Cause I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. That must be my memory friend. Hello again. Found something. I found the source of the time loop. Wait, what? Really? The Nomai carved out Ash Twin and built a time loop device inside? That is wild. Now we know what's causing the loop then, and if it's caused by a device, that must mean it had to be switched on, right? Huh. Hey, what do you think would happen if you turned off the time loop? Like, there's a part of me thinks maybe you shouldn't, what with the sun blowing up and all. Then again, who wants to spend eternity being blown up by the sun? Oh, I'm no time loop expert. I'm just gonna sit here and ponder the intricacies of time and space. Maybe take a nap too, if I feel like it. Yeah, that's currently my worry. I found Nomai masks inside the Ash Twin project. You're saying the statues were made so memories could be sent back in time? I guess that makes sense, considering we both have our memories of every loop we've gone through. Wait, then it's just our memories being sent back in time to us, right? Then are we really experiencing multiple time loops or not? That's pretty deep. Like, maybe our consciousnesses have been through all these loops, but maybe our bodies haven't. Because technically, the loops never happened. Meaning we're receiving memories of things that will never happen to us. Cool, huh? Yeah, he's exactly right. I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Wow, that's a cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop? For real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds like something Slade or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised Nomad built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it looks like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. That is true. I found your quantum poem. Oh yeah, the one in the woods, I remember writing that. Pretty fun, right? It works out to a good 24 poems. When I'm done exploring, I want to make some more quantum art. Maybe some kind of creature sculpture that just like shows up while your back is turned and scares the daylights out of you. Okay, found something. Found a photo of you inside the old radio tower, and we are getting lifted. So is our ship, which probably means that it's going to be gone. Fiddlesticks! Okay, just making sure that the ship's still there. Although the sun's about to blow up anyway, so not much point in it. Talk to Gabriel again. Found something? What you got for me? Found a photo of you inside the old radio tower. Yeah, you mentioned that before. Did I look busy in it? I hope I look busy. Must have been from the time Hornfeld sent me to check on the deep space satellite. They thought Old Spacey might be malfunctioning, but I couldn't find a single thing wrong with it. Which is probably how it got a shot of my beautiful behelmeted face, come to think of it. I always thought it was kinda sweet that the best way to find Old Spacey is to use a map that's generated by the satellite itself, isn't it? Like it's inviting us to visit. Good old deep space satellite, always making sure we know where we're going. Old Spacey? I mean, the satellite's not super old, but it's hardly brand new. Old is more a term of affection. You're being very little reminded about this. Old Spacey likes visitors, you know. The fastest way to find it is to jump into your ship and use your solar system map to log onto our faithful satellite friends, same as you would any astro body. Okay. Found something. Photo. Yeah. Why did Hornfels think it was broken? Dunno. Hornfels probably told me why, but Hornfels tells me lots of things and sometimes I tune out. Or pretend there's signal interference and I can't hear them. And there we go. Well, that's interesting. I did break causality again. I should have jumped into the black hole again. Oh well, oh well. I was wondering why that didn't work. So yeah, next time we're going to load the previous save, I think. And then maybe talk to Gabriel again. Talk to Feldspar again, talk to Hornfels again. And maybe figure out what else to do with that, with the Ash Twin project, because I feel like that is what we need to do, or need to work on. Oh well. Oh well. In any case, as I said, that will happen next time. So until then, thank you and good night.